Sorry, it wouldn't let me go live the normal way. I've not been able to go live in the event. It just kept giving me the option to manage the event, but not the usual go live button. So no idea why it's done that, but hopefully people will still find me this way. So yeah, I've not been able to go live in the event. So I'm not sure if everyone will get the notifications or not. Just gonna get my links and then I'll get the chat up. Hope everybody's well. It's miserable today. Miserable and grey. So I thought I'd wear the brightest jumper that I have. So there's colour inside the house. And Monty just needed to go out as well, so he's just gone back to sleep. Okay. Right. Hey everyone. Hey Kay. Hey Sandra. I'll bring up the chat on my iPad in a minute, so I'll be able to go back a little bit. I just want to drop the link in. Yeah, I don't know whether there might be a glitch with Facebook. Like I said, I couldn't go live in the event like I always do. It always gives me the option to go live under the event. However, it just said manage today, so maybe there is a bit of a glitch. Maybe a few Facebook gremlins today. Right, so I've pinned, we're going to do moving scenes today, because I want to do thinking of fishing card. So we're going to have moving fish and the fishing rod and try and do something fun. Just going to try and push this desk. I still need to get this. I don't want to drill my desk into my flooring because long-term plans are, you know, in a couple of years' time I want to have a nice craft shed outside, and this will go to a nice spare bedroom. So I don't want to be making unnecessary holes to drill the desk down. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep it. My units are screwed against the wall, so they don't move, but the desk is still, yeah, no, it's still pretty. It's so annoying. I wonder if that. No, that's even worse. Sorry guys, probably making people feel seasick. I'm gonna have to try and clamp it onto that somehow. Okay, anyway, that's all on there, so I can get rid of that. Let's just pop you up there and get you up on here. My TikToks, let's get rid of that. Don't want my video getting flagged. There we go. There we go, cool. I'll just go back a little bit. Oh, I can't go back that far. Hey Karen, hey Rosina. Hello Anne, Jenny. You had a problem finding you. Yeah, maybe there are some issues, I don't know. Hey Alison, hey Jenny. Hello Angela, Shaz, hiya. Hey Karen. Yeah, I can find a bracket. There is ones that attach the desk to the Kallax, which I've got. And I'm sure the problem is I've not got mine are against the Billy bookcase, so the shelving holes don't line up to where the height of my desk, because I've got it on an Amazon, the unit that I keep my cricket machines in, so that isn't an IKEA piece. I think the other side then I've got the leg on it, so whether I buy another leg, but then I wouldn't be able to have it resting on this. Yeah, I think I've got my Alex drawer to the right of me, so I think if I had two Alex drawers, then I could line it up to one of the shelves in the Billy bookcase. So yeah, lots of people saying I couldn't go live on the event. It just didn't give me the option to go live. It just said manage your event, which I've never had before. So I've just gone live in a post, and lots of people are saying that they've struggled with Facebook, so I don't know, but we're here, people are finding me, so it's fine. I'll just give it a few minutes for people to join. Where did I get to? Hey Linda, Kim, Sarah, Julie, Elizabeth, Rosie, hey Lou, Jeanette, hello. No watch live button. Yeah, it's odd. Hey Lynn, Kay, Julie, Carol. Okay. Right. Hey Lynn. So we're going to do a moving scenes fishing card. So I've got the 5x7 moving scenes set. I was just reading a comment. I think IT mess around to keep the job right. Hey Jenny, Karen, hiya. Hey Leah, is it Leah? Yeah. Add a block to Billy's shelf to bring. I don't know. I'm not going to get into it now. Where am I? Hey Shirley. Yeah, so we're going to do the fishing one. So I can use. We've got the 2 fish here. We've got the fishing rod. We've got the tackle bag, a little backpack there, so we can use that. And then I'm going to stamp one of the nice, because we've got all this space, so I could have, you know, to a great guy, probably will fit there, or have a great fab day. Or maybe we just put one of these in. I might take the little flat cap as well, the little, I say little, you know, the, what's this called? I should know, my dad wears one. Life jacket, life vest. So there's a few from that one as well. The glasses. Yeah, it should look cool. So I think we'll have a couple of fish going, and then one of them, I've got this here, which is really good for, I used this to create the water effect coming out of a watering can, but I think it's going to look good coming off of the fishing line. So I'll probably cut that bit off and then attach this, and it's got that kind of glisten, so it should, as the car's moving, I'm hoping this is going to go like pull taut at times, so it looks like they've caught the fish. That's the plan anyway. Let's see how it goes. That's not the, if that doesn't get added, that's not the end of the world. As long as everything else kind of moves, which I know it will, then that's fine. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to use this one. I could add the pint, I guess, as well. It's nice to have a pint or a beer when you go fishing. So that's what we're going to go with. But I do need to create, excuse me, a background, because I haven't got one. So I don't know whether I just do a blue kind of inky blend and then splat some water over it so it's it reacts. I think that could look quite nice. Maybe do a little bit of green at the bottom so it's a bit like the riverbank. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So I'll get that cut first and we'll go from there. So how is everybody? What you been up to? I've got a busy weekend. All the bits that I've been ordering to finish jobs have arrived. The bathroom, the toilet is nearly ready now for me to finish and get the wallpapering up. So I'm going to be doing that, and then if the weather's dry on Sunday, I'm going to get out in the garden and do more digging because I've got to dig a lot. So Karen, you're making Valentine's. Lynette, you're still unwell but hoping to get back to work next week. Hey Mandy. Elizabeth's buying little car. Do you know, I still haven't gone there because it's like going into the city for me, and I've just got no need to have to go that way. So I do need to, yeah, I don't really want to go tomorrow. Might see if I can go tonight or like late this afternoon and stock up. I mean, since I've got the craft stash card, I'm not so desperate for it because I've got a ton of that. Why can't I get this out? But I would like it because it's just handy. And there are some nice colours. You got loads yesterday, but people like see people with their trolleys and think, why? You're mad. Why have you got all that card? Lynn, you're packing for a trip to Rome. Oh, lovely. Is that for a long weekend? Okay. So what colours? Lou, what colours shall I use? She's probably like, oh, great. I wanted to create like a nice inky sky and the green for the riverbank. Maybe a bit of yellowy brown as well. What do you think? No more hot pink in the pack, Sam. No, someone said there is. Someone said on Wednesday's live it's exactly the same. Yeah, it's good for boxes and stuff when I make my 3D makes. I wish we had a little in Australia. My 60th birthday tomorrow, so that's why I'm... Oh, how lovely. Oh, that'd be a nice one to remember then. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Have a fab time, Lynn. I like the fact that the card is longer. Love cross stitch card too. Oh yeah, no, it's always good to have a bigger card. Yes, I had hot pink in the pack. See? Don't try that one. Tumbled glass, rustic wilderness and wild honey. I love the way she's like, I don't know. Where's wild honey? Wild honey, there you are. Okay, we're going with loose colours, guys. They are nice, actually. Yeah, we'll go with them. Let's get me a brush. I think I'm going to get, I know it's not the right one, I'm going to get a clean blending brush. It won't be the same colour, but the blue one, this blue one, I always have problems with it. It's kind of gone, I don't know, I think I need to wash it. So I'm just going to take another one and use that to blend this blue bit, because I remember it just gives me a funny, and it doesn't seem to lift. Do you remember I had problems with it lifting the ink colour the other day when I used it? So try and find a blending. Oh, I like a bit of use. I'm going to use this one. Let's use one of these new, I haven't used these yet. These are the new Craft Stash ones, so we'll use one of these. See how this goes down. Apologies for any, again, shaking. I'm going to maybe see if I can have a look at that at the weekend as well. Hey, Edwina. Oh yeah, this is a much better application than the blue one. I think I just need to give it a good clean. So it's going to be mainly blue. I've just had the grass and then a little bit of the yellow at the bottom. I might add in a slightly darker blue. Lou, what kind of darker blue, just to kind of come in from the top? I can think it myself, but when she's here in the chat, I might as well ask her. Oh, you're welcome, Lynn. Yeah, so these brushes are nice for large areas. There is only the 3. And they haven't done them in colours, so if you did want to get one for every ink you've got, you could cut, you know, ink a bit of card and then stick it on the top there. She is, that's Jenny, that's why I'm taking advantage. I like the look of those CC brushes, they look easy to hold. Yeah, I guess they've got, yeah, it's a different way of holding them, isn't it? It's more of a, I don't know how you'd describe this. It's a little knob, isn't it? So I guess you can, yeah, I haven't really thought about that, to be honest. Okay, so we'll go in with that one, and then go in with the green. Ergonomic, there we go. That's the one. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, these are all stencil brushes. They're all fine for stenciling. Yeah, it's very, very soft. This one again is a bit, maybe I've got too much colour on them now. Maybe it's like makeup, isn't it? When it gets too much, you have to clean them. Although the effect it's giving isn't bad, because it's looking like blades of grass. So I'm not disliking the application. But if you were wanting something smoother, then yeah, I think I might have to clean a load of brushes soon. They all come together. I always find once you add the water in, it oxidises as well. That makes a big difference. Okay. Bring a bit more of that green up. And then a little bit of the wild honey at the very bottom. So it's a bit of a like sandy, muddy. I might add a tiny bit of brown as well. Where's my card? Ooh. Yeah, see, there's not as much on this, and this goes down really smooth. Brown. They're brilliant for stencils, just as soft as the smaller. Yeah, they are. Brown. And a slightly darker blue. Did Lou say what blue? I'm going to go for Salty Ocean. A little bit of Salty Ocean. And a little bit of Vintage Photo. It's going to look cute. Just try not to get anything that's on your mat. You know, keep your blues at one end and whatever other colours you're using at the other, or wipe them away as you go. A nice bit of darker blue coming in from the top. I'll blend that in a little bit more. If you hear any noise, it's the washing machine. I've got a clanky pipe under my stairs which will not get sorted for some time because I've got no plans to start works down there yet, but yeah, as it fills up and goes in between like a turn in the drum, you might not hear it, and it's not massively loud, but yeah, made me jump when I first put a load of washing on. But why is that noise? It's scaring me. What cut? I'm using Moving Scenes. Sorry, Karen. Hey, Karen, another one above you. 2 Karens in. Yeah, I'm doing a fishing Moving Scenes card. So just want to show you other ways. You don't have to just use it with the small Christmas characters that it was launched with. You can have anything moving. Lou used this actually, and she had, was it with City and Sweep? Or the City collection? I think you did that, didn't you? Just want to get a bit of a more colour down here. We're getting there. That's better. so we've got a nice blend at the top there. I'll go through all the colours again in a second, guys, and then let's put this back into that part, add a little bit of the brown, and just blend this bottom section a bit more. Just a little, just muddy this up a bit more. More of a sandy, muddy effect we're going for. Hey Simone. Ooh. Okay, let's just work on this green a little bit more. I like the effect, but I just want a bit more of a blend. It's definitely, I think I've got too much green on it. Poop. I'll go back in with the yellow again. I think it's okay. I think I've saved it. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. I could have done with just getting rid of that bit, but once I spray the water on it in a minute, I don't think you're going to really... And it's going to have a sentiment stamped over a lot of this as well. So... I'll be back with the chat in a sec. I just always get a little bit lost in blending. No, I think that's going to look nice. Once everything's built up on top of it, I think that's going to work really well. But you can see the difference between, I'm not going to say defective brush, I think it just needs cleaning, and then the smoother brushes. So I will let you know the outcome of how that looks once I clean it, and if that is the problem. So the colours I used was Salty Ocean and Tumbled Glass for the blue, into Rustic Wilderness, Wild Honey, and finishing with Vintage Photo on the bottom. I'll keep them on my desk in case anybody else comes in and asks. And then that now can go in there. I will clean that because I don't just want that to be for blue. I've only got 3 of them, so yeah, I'll need to look at that. You just can use warm water. A little bit of, I wouldn't use anything that's fragrance or anything like that, just maybe a little bit of soap, and then when you dry them, make sure you always dry them upside down. I think Lou, did you put yours in the washing machine? Something tells me she did, or was it the stencil brushes? I can't remember, or sponges. Didn't you put something in the wash? I'm just putting everything back because I'm organised now. The blending brush, no, they're nice. These are lovely, and I love all our other blending brushes. So no, I think they're nice. I've got the other ones. I bought them on Amazon. So again, they're stock products, so you'll find probably other companies have got the same ones, but just with their branding on. So they are a nice one. Whether we'll do more, I don't know. I've got a couple of coloured ones, but cross Sasha got the plain white, which I think are better. I'll show you the coloured ones that I've got. Oh, actually, I had one with blue. How funny is that? I didn't even realise. They're the ones that I got off of Amazon ages ago. But you are restricted with those colours. And I've not seen any more, you know, since. Because I thought, oh gosh, I can imagine them all on a nice long shelf looking really cool. But that's it. That's the only colours you got. So I think the white is better because then it's going to work for anywhere. So, you know, any colours. But yeah, so it's the same. So whoever, look, I think I even used the same blue. Oh no, that's not. That looks like peacock feathers. Purple mats from Amazon. Also, you've got this little tool as well from Craft Stash. And that's your brush cleaning thing. So it's got, you can stick that to the side of your sink. And then as you're making the brushes wet, just maybe put a little bit of dish soap on here and rub the brushes. And they're just, you know, all the colour will come off. Yeah, brush cleaning pad. I haven't used it yet, but it's a little suction. So that goes on the side of your sink. And that's Craft Stash. Okay, so let's get some water. Because I need to give this, I don't want to add any heat to this because I don't want to warp the card because it's a mechanism. So I'll do this now and then we can just leave it to one side whilst it dries naturally. Oh, did she say if it was the washing machine? Yeah, washing machine. Yeah, so there you go. Obviously make sure you give it a clean rinse afterwards. You don't get any colour on your clothes. Just turn your volume up, Helena. I can't imagine how it's making any difference to the sound because it's there. My microphone's literally 2 inches from me. My camera's right there. So, I don't know. But just turn the volume up on. You might have to turn it up on your device as well. Let's spray a little bit as well. Oh, this is old water. It's really stagnant. So this is just going to give a nice little effect. Probably won't see it so much in the light blue area, but okay. And then let it react a little bit. Oh, we've got some running there. I don't really want it to cool like that. Let's get rid of that. That looks cool down there. Blot this off. You can always add some more after. This is optional. You don't have to do this, but I think with the theme of it being fishing and water, I think it's nice to add this effect. I don't know what to say then, Helena, because you're the only one that said about it being quiet. Lisa said sounds perfect. I can't change anything and it's always the same. I've never... It's the same setup I've had for years. Okay. I did once put a microphone on and everybody said no. It's too much. I think that was when that was COVID, I think. I remember putting a little black microphone on. So there you go. How cool is that? It looks like clouds. Gives you a nice sky effect. Okay, I'm going to have a little sip of my coffee. Remember to drink it today because it always kind of goes cold. And I've noticed when I use normal cups, i.e. not my big crazy ones, my coffee stays hotter longer because a lot of the big ones, they're so big and the top of the cup is so much larger. I think it goes cold so quick. So yeah, if you've ever wondered recently why I've not had all my crazy mugs, that's the reason. I still use them, but people that come to visit usually get one of my mad mugs. I gave my dad the rhino one the other day. He looked at me and he went, "Are you joking?" I went, "I knew you'd say that," so I poured it into a normal one, but I thought I'd do it for a laugh. The Moving Scene is one I haven't used yet, and the latest collection only just arrived. What's the nice thing about them? They are timeless. Most of them are, you know, they are timeless things. Apart from Puppets and Fun at the Fair, all my sets are things that, you know, aren't really ever going to date, I don't think. I'd like to think I'm still going to be using mine when I'm retired, and I'll be doing a live and I'll be saying, oh, I remember I had a brand called Made to Surprise. Rachel and Simone will be there in the chat saying, yeah, I remember that. Simone will be in her care home. Oh dear, we will have to get you a cup walk. Yeah, I've seen them, but I did read that apparently not all cups or something work on them. And I thought, well, that's no good for me because I've got so many odd ones. So anyway, right, we'll leave that to one side to dry. Sorry, I hope I didn't offend anybody, Rachel or Simone then. And it's only because your names are just fresh in my mind from the chat. I'll be there. You have really advanced my crafting. Oh, you're laughing good. Right, let's get stamping. There'll be lots more of you with me then as well. I'd like to say, I'd like to think that, a lot of us here are going to be here for many, 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 many years. I am definitely going to be doing this in my retirement, that's for sure. Although it won't even feel like I've retired. Right, so we're going to have backpack. Oh, and Lou as well. Can't forget Lou. Lou will be there. She'll be doing all her mixed media. She'll be altering frames and books and all sorts. The house will be overrun with all of her mixed media. Her husband will be moaning. You remember when we brought this house and we done it all up? We'll be here till the very end. Oh no, not walking sticks. Well, you could. There's no reason why you can't go on a hike and then fish. But we'll keep those off for now. So I've got the fish. Yeah, that was everything from that set. We need an old folks home. Oh, can you imagine that? Like some kind of crafting. What are those in? We've got some of them now. The Royale Life is some of these like hot retirement parks. That's it. But it'll be a crafting park. And I'll be there interviewing candidates to make sure that you fit all of the requirements. You must spend all of your retirement money on craft supplies. Mucker's Retirement Village. This is great. I've seen the USB mug. Oh, put a mug on and keep... Yeah, I have seen them. Avril, sign me up. We will be using our voice to make special effects. Oh, gosh. I'll be there doing a class and there'll be Karen in the background going, I can't hear you. And I'll be going, turn your hearing aid up, Karen. Oh, I love that we can all laugh about it. Oh dear, another one, sign me up. Yeah, I'm already spending my retirement. You're in, Sally. You've already met the requirements. You're in. Oh dear, that's funny. Right, what other one? The flat cap. Do you think the flat cap is going to be a granddad card? Not that only granddads wear flat caps. I'll put the baseball cap in as well. Right, that's what I think we're going to cut. I don't know if it's all going to go on the card, but we'll get it stamped. I'll move to the UK just for it. Maybe what I'll do is, when I'm rich and famous, I'll buy some land and I'll build a retirement village for crafters. That would be so cool. And they would flock. Or we could just buy a cruise liner and we just cruise around the world for our retirement and visit nice parts of the world at the same time. And craft in the evenings. How does that sound? good to me. We'll be using all our old supplies because we won't be buying anymore, although I just said you've got to keep buying, but you can imagine we'll all have all our old stuff, real vintage pieces, yellowing stamps. Yeah. No, actually, I know in France you can buy old chateaus really cheap, but you've got to, but you know, there's some like clause where you've got to restore it within like a year or 2 years. Maybe we could all muck in, do that, and have a big chateau in France, drink wine and cheese and craft. Got a few options. We can cruise, buy a rundown chateau. Sam's bit of land in the UK. That's what I do. Sounds like a plan. I want to put my name down now. Yeah, long waiting list. And what age do we have it at? Not at retirement age, maybe a little bit before. Should we do it at like 55? 55 or 60? That's when we let people in. I might still actually be working then. I'd like to, you know, think that maybe I'll still be working so I can still get nice free supplies. Rachel, now. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we could all retire? Wouldn't it be nice if it was like the old, I say old days, that's terrible. But I remember one of our neighbours retiring when I was really young, and he's, you know, he's still going. I think, God, your retirement's longer than I've been alive. Like, they retired so young. So good. Lynn's in. Oh, Zen, you've got to wait a couple of years. 50 to 100, love it. Okay, so I'm in then. I'm 56. Yeah, you're in. Your name's on the list. Right, let's try the markers again, because I can't give a proper opinion on these yet until I've used them a few times. Again, the images are small, but at least I can colour them like, unlike, you know, the last images. Oh, sorry guys. Make sure you're straight again. There we go. Right, so, what kind of colours do we want to do? We'll do the fish first, so let's go with a nice light. Let's do salmon first. And I can add in some colour. I'll just do them both, like, I know you would, well, no, you do see these colour fish, carp kind of, we've got a big, like, carp in up on the moors, and I remember them jumping out the water and they were bright reds and oranges. So, but if you're going to do like a trout farm or something, then you want to change your colours up a bit. I need to make a card for my daughter this afternoon to celebrate her getting into uni. Ah, congratulations to your daughter. That must be a massive relief, because I know the waiting to find the results for that is, it's hard. I never went to uni, so it was never a stress we had in our family. Me and my sister just both went out to work. But yeah, some of my other friends. That's nice. So celebrating this weekend then. They're called goldfish. No, they're not. These are carp. Koi carp. Is that it? Koi? Friend's dad, he had these in his house. I need a darker. See, that's the darkest orange. I could have done with more of a browny orange. Is marigold? What's that one like? That's okay. It's more browny yellow though. I wouldn't say it's browny orange. Yeah, it's not really giving me. So that's the darkest orange. Let's bring in this a bit lighter. But I might not keep these how I've got them, but for now, just roughly put them in an order that I think would work. I'm trying to work out whether if they are blending or whether it's just the alcohol ink in you know, in it that's actually just bleaching it. That looks like it's blended quite nice. So I've got the highlight on the top there. Hey Sally. Hey Brenda. Yeah, it's miserable here too. The sun has just come out here. Morning, oh late joking today. Yeah, Lou's new collection's out today. Spring Awakening. So you got a nice selection of stamps and dies in that one. There's a really, really pretty ephemera. It is ephemera, isn't it, Lou? The pack. I saw it on the system. Really pretty. So you have to check that out. What colour frames shall we do on the... we'll do the greeny colours. Let's do putty washi sheets. They're really pretty. Yeah, I think we'll do like a dark green vest. There is so much colour in these pens, though. I will say that they do feel like they've got, then you know, wow, who knows? But they don't feel like they would dry out anytime soon. Because I've had some new pens, and as soon as I've used them, they've just felt like they've not got a lot in them. But these do feel pretty loaded up, which is good. You've only got your fine nib and your chisel, so these aren't brush nib like the tri-blends. So for real little detailed areas, you wouldn't really be able to get into those without going over the edge. A little bit scratchy, you can probably hear some of the sounds. If that bugs you, you might not like that. But what did we say the price was? I only got these on Wednesday. Sorry, $19.99, isn't it? So I think for the price so far, I don't think that's too bad. I need to do the back as well. So that is putty. I'm not using the numbers, I don't get them. Me and Lou were talking, we think they've been pulled from a bigger, there's probably hundreds of pens, and then companies come in and choose the colours that they want. So I think as a whole range, the numbers probably can make complete sense. But not for me. So I'm just going to use the names. I'm just adding little bits of darker detail. Yeah, they are quite a squeaky pen. Squeak, squeak. I wouldn't have a clue, Vicky. 41, 75, WG8. It's only the browns and the greys that have letters in front of them. So GG3, GG5 and GG9, and then WG8, WG5 and WG3. All of the others just have numbers, but the numbers don't, you know, flow. Again, you know, alcohol markers for me are still quite a new thing, I guess. It's not, I'm getting into them more and more, but I'm by no means an expert at all. You've also got your blender, but I always find it bleaches more than blends across most blender pens. You won't get in trouble for saying that. Most companies will buy these from big factories. There's nothing wrong with saying that. If you watch a lot of the Frugal Crafter, she compares so many, and she's always saying this is definitely from the same factory as this one, and these are the same as that. It's yeah, quite a common thing. So, oh, missed that little bit there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't not like them. They're just giving me a different look, I guess. You know, I'm going from a brush tip alcohol marker that I've used a lot. These are taking me back to Arteza. They're very similar, I would say, to the Arteza ones. What colour should we do the stripes? What colour should we do the stripes? Probably is, Alex, but I don't know. Oh, it depends. A lot of my other pens are starting to run out. I've had them for years, so I can't complain. That's alright, isn't it? I believe they have arranged to 300. Oh, right. VIP's $12.99. Well, for $12.99, I'd say get them, because if you're not bothered about blending, you just want nice colours, then they lay down really nice. So, for $12.99 for how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't do the quick maths. 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 80. How do you make those? They're stamped images, Billy. Sorry, I'm going to have to mute you. I'm trying to edit a video. I was thinking orange, but I thought it might clash a bit. I think maybe red. I think we might go for like a reddy pink. Let's see what vivid red's like. Yeah, maybe that one and old red. Vivid and old red I'm going to use. I'll do black buckles. Okay. I hope it's okay to ask you this, but I haven't seen the Card Maker of the Year competition. I wouldn't have a clue. I'm not the person to ask. You best go into the source, the people that edit all of that, and ask them. I'm sure there's a contact, or ask customer service. I have no idea. I didn't even know when the date is or anything. Sorry, but good luck. I'm assuming you've entered if you're asking the question. It's been a long time since I did. In fact, I was saying to Lou the other day, I've really got to change my banner because it still says Card Maker of the Year 2019. People probably see that and think, God, she's really holding on to that accolade. So I need to, yeah, I need to definitely change that up. So we'll just do the black buckles and then grey for the rest of it. These are little, I think they're reflective bits. I don't know what colour I drew them on last time. It's probably a little buckle detail as well, but we'll just leave it like so. It's normally around March, April. I'll hold it up a bit closer in a minute. So I'll do fluorescent, maybe. I might have to use a different. Let's go for I did get I got Paper Crafter of the Year, didn't I, last year? Last year or the year before I got Paper Crafter of the Year. Or was it Designer? I can't remember. I was surprised. I was really shocked. It was Food Craft World, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you. Just trying to find the fluorescent. I used it as a highlighter when I was doing all my tax return, so I think I've probably put it back in my oh, hang on, if I put it in there. No. Okay. Yeah, it's not quite neon. It's got to be neon. Where are you? Not often I need the neon for colouring, but I think it will just bring it all together. It does usually stand out. Where are you? Have I put it in? Yeah. Let me just check my other pens because where did I put? 2 secs. Sorry guys, I just want to find. Where would I put those other ones? I've got my pencil case somewhere. I think it might be in that one. I think I'd know now with all my labels on my drawers. That's annoying. Speak amongst yourselves while I hunt for a highlighter pen. In that drawer. Hang on a minute, I think I've just remembered. Here we go, what we got here. I think it's dried up. So annoying. Right, we'll leave it for a minute. I'm bound to just maybe see it. Oh, it's an Arteza one and it's really, really bright. I know I've got it. This is entertaining to watch, isn't it? Okay, right. Definitely not that one. It is, it's fluorescent. Even the name of it, I think, fluorescent yellow. No, I thought it was in here. This is all like my stationery kind of paint pens, but what's that one? God, the Zig markers, they're old. Yeah, see, they're dried up. I need to sort that out. Most of that's dead. Okay. Right. Baseball cap. I think we'll do blue. I like the blues. Let's see. Quite a nice. Actually, yeah, that should go well with the background. Or we're going to stick with flat cap. Colour both. What time are we on? All right, we've got an hour. Let's pop these back so I don't. see if that sky was any, no it is darker. And then a little grey, nice, no it's too dark, I want a warm grey, what's that one? Still would like lighter, there's not really any lighter than that. What's that one? Yeah, so they class them as warm, which they are in terms of the tone, because they've got that brown, but they're not light. I want the lightest, there is no real light grey. I use it because I'm using these pens, I just want to create just a little bit. Definition, but I don't know if I'd use that one. Yeah, it probably is staring right at me, but it's not jumped out as yet. I keep looking because it is bugging me. We'll do the grey, do a grey flat cap then. We'll go with that one and that one. I do like some little patches. Of different colours. Nice spin going there. And now I do like a brownie. No worries, Rach. I need to sort my pens. Still got lots of pro markers from my first. Oh yeah, I remember Letraset ones that I had. They were my first markers. So Letraset, and then that went to pro marker, I think. For a rubbish colour. Well, if you're a VIP for $12.99, I'd say these are pretty good. You're just starting up. I mean, the colours are nice. There's a nice variety. For someone, if you've got nothing to compare it against, then I actually think these are fine. Right, so we've got our caps. The rod, don't need to do too much. I might do a greeny colour on the handle. Yeah. And that one. I've got my windows open. Leave the rest. I'm going to cut that off, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, and then the glasses I'm just going to do black. That's how I've done them on most of them. Black frames. Just about got away with that. Right, backpack. Brown backpack. Got burnt sienna. Yeah, do you like a nice brown? Brown and like creams or something we do. squeaky squeak. So, whoa. You don't like that then. I'll try and flick the colour so you don't get that sound so much. It's like an ASMR video today. Getting the washing machine, getting the sirens, the pens, the clicking of the lids, opening and closing. Yeah, they don't leave lines, so like I said, there is a lot of alcohol in them. You're not getting those, you know, the lines that you get with like a felt tip. We've got kind of that khaki green in the vest there, so that's why I thought I'd do the brown. The little leather. We do like buckle, like yellowy buckle detail. They're easy images to colour in. What was that one? So that was the burnt sienna. So let's see. And then put the rose. Yeah, I think I've put them in a decent order. Really interested in what the circles on your mat are. Oh, no idea. I think it's for quilling, isn't it? Or for soft crafts? Yeah, I think it's a multi-mat, so it's for, you know, many crafts. Maybe model making. I don't know. Because it's self-healing cutting mat, so I think it's for yeah, possibly. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just guessing. Excuse me. Right. Do a golden. Marigold, I think was, yeah, not a bad golden colour. And what colour for the flask? Red flask, okay. I'll go a bit lighter, so it's slightly different to the colour on the, I'll go with that one. I think I did a red flask before. I think the geranium, if I remember, they didn't look too different in colour. Yeah, I think geranium is a slight darkness, but to me they were very similar. So carmine and geranium. Yeah, so you can turn it into like a hiking backpack as well. There is a backpack in the set. This isn't just, but this has got your fishing kind of tackle and things and stuff there. Excuse me, I think I need to clear my throat. I didn't have well, I did. I had a really nice sleep, but then Monty decided to wake up at 4 AM. He never goes out, so I thought, oh, he's not feeling well, but he wasn't. He was fine. He just didn't go for his late kind of pee before bed. So then he comes back in and he goes and gets his toy from the basket. I went, no, get to bed. Does this look like a woman who wants to play at 4 AM? Anybody else's dog do that? I thought, how dare you? And then, of course, I didn't quite get back to sleep. I was pretty much awake. I did kind of drift into a sleep, but it was the worst thing. It's like I woke up feeling like I'd been out on, you know, with a hangover. So, yeah, little sod. Let's do something with a little bit of a bright. We'll do a bit more blue on this little. It's just like a little tube of something. Some hand cream. Maisie gets me up at 4:30 every day. See, he's not. That's why he's sleeping. He's in my bed now. He's sleeping. We're not in it. He's on my bed. He's asleep because he woke up in the night. He never wakes up. So the instinct in him will know when it's midday though, and he'll come in and be like, right, come on, your time's up. Still trying to look for that fluorescent colour. It's really bugging me. Did someone say a pencil? Because I've got a pencil, I think, here. What's this one? Yellow sapphire. Not really. No, I think I'm just going to have to do just a bright yellow. Let's do, oh, citrusy is the citrus. That's not bad, we'll just do that. It's not as fluorescent as I would have liked, but it's there. Okay, what do we think? Get everything cut out, pop these back in. Oh, it was lovely, Carl. It made me cry. Literally, I wasn't expecting it. And post came. I brought it upstairs, opened it, you know, as normal, and just burst into tears. As you do. And I've been following Josh's work for ages. Really, really talented. I just love his style. So yeah, it was really nice of her to do that. What did I do? Rose was up there, burnt. And that one. Oh no, it's those two. And that one. Okay. Yeah, I think against the light background that we've created, it will look quite, all these dark colours will look nice. Why can't I see? Oh, it's there. I took Monty for a walk yesterday evening and there's a big field behind me. And I haven't been letting him off the lead yet. I've just been walking him through for a while, and I thought, oh, yesterday I thought there's hardly anyone around, I'll take him off. And he's fine off lead, and you know, he listens and stuff. And then quite a few like happy bouncy dogs were around, lots of cockapoos and collies and things like that who just are playing with the ball, and Monty's a bit like kind of wanting to play, but then they're a bit too fast for him. And two of these really like teddy bear, I think they were cockapoos, came running towards him, and they were all, and he was fine. And then they went off, and then I called him, and he kind of just went mad, like running towards me as if to say, oh, I was really big, I was a really big boy then. I gave him lots of praise. But sometimes the bigger dogs, I can imagine how it must feel to him, but he is good. It was just so funny watching him run. I don't think I've got the others. It must be in. I must have mixed up some of my dies because back. Oh no, it is in that set. Oh, okay. Sorry, now I'm getting confused with my own sets. What is that one? Pretty easy to line up. Stick the two down together there. I'm just wondering whether I should. No, that'd be fine. Okay. Yeah, just a few. Okay. So satisfying popping them all out. Where's that one? Oh, I'm going to have to cut that bit. Stop that one a bit too much. There we go. Right, I'll sort them out in a bit. Let's just trim. Sure I did that because I've cut it before. There we go. Right. Actually, no, I'll put them away now so I don't lose them. So, fishing, fishing, and that one. And then these are in this one. Yeah, because they're small images, they're better with a thin white line. When you've got bigger images, you tend to do the bigger cut line or frame. Okay, I'll clean all the stamps later, but at least get the dies away. Going to roughly lay out the positioning, and then I think the picture's good because the camera's got something to constantly focus on, whereas when I've got the wood grain it's too much, and I think that causes a lot of problems because I've noticed my quality's been much better. Right, this is where I didn't think all of these are going to get used, but I do want the fishing rod's going to be at the top connected, and that's going to move and catch one of the fish. But I'm going to have this string, so I'm going to cut off this part and have the string coming out instead. So we'll connect the string in a bit. So it's going to have that one fish. And that other one can just be leaping and moving around there. That one's going to be connected to the rod. And then this was just going to be kind of clustered together. Maybe I might cover this bottom piece, and then I can have my sentiment down there. I think just the flat cap. I'm not going to use the baseball cap. Something like that. So these three things are going to move above this here, and then we'll get the sentiment. This was from a charity shop. A couple of pounds. Just found it in a charity shop. Have a fab day. That will fit. And I can have happy birthday inside. So I want to stamp this directly onto here. So I need to do that before I stick it down. What about that? Do we like that? So that's going to be really black ink stamped. I think it looks quite cool. The fish are fighting for the line. Have a fab day or to a great guy. Both will fit. The other ones are just a bit too big. They'd fit if I didn't have this. Yeah, looks good. Okay, we'll go with that one. So this should have dried enough now for me to stamp onto it. I'm going to keep everything on there just so I can use it as a guide. Again, excuse my head. I use the grid. I always use the grid on here. Yeah, that looks pretty straight. These bold sentiments are great, aren't they? You've got to make sure this is completely dry to get a real opaque you know, ink, otherwise the oxide will absorb the moisture and it'll be more of a grey, quite faded. So you just need to do it a few times. I think because I've got all of this there as well. And as I've said before, sometimes when you have too many stamps together, yeah, see the fab day is going to transfer well, so I think I'm just going to focus on that and then move it so I can do the have a. And just let it drop down on its own. Do one more. So I'm going to take that off and then do the top part. Perfect. Happy with that. Probably could have come a little bit closer, brought them together, but because obviously they've got a slight outline on the stamp, but I think that's going to be work. hobby work. That's going to work. Right, so get rid of that. So now I need to die cut the rest of the mechanism. So we need one of these, one of these, that one, the arrow. Oh, what frame are we going to have? What frame shall we do? What colour? Black would look quite good against the white card. Because this is going to be white. I'll have a little black arrow on it. Maybe black? I think black could look quite nice. Oh my gosh, don't use that arrow. That's tiny. Do all this in white actually. Yeah, I think black. Okay, I'll cut the black. So the good thing with this set is you can lay down so much, but once you've stuck the last bit down, then that's it. So you've got quite a lot of opportunity to change things. Oh no, I want a black arrow. Black frame makes everything pop. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, the dark brown as well. Someone said dark cream, but I like the thought of dark brown, which could work as well against the white card blank. Let me just grab a... I'll put this on a top fold, 5x7, I think. Ooh, have I got any left? Is that one? There's a side fold. Not got any top folds left. Nope. That's one envelopes. Okay, well, side fold it's going to have to be. It's not the end of the world. So let's just see, because I've got that colour could look quite nice in a frame. Let's just try this one. Got to start doing all my little Instagram little reels again with all my moving cards and stuff, because when I show videos of them they get a lot more interest because people can actually see, whereas if I just do a photo people still like them but don't sometimes realise like how they work. So I need to get back into that because I've got loads of cards that I need to share that I've not shared for so long. And I did a blog post the other day and that made a massive difference. I had loads of like interaction, people saying, oh, I thought you'd gone, because some people just go to my YouTube through my blog, which I just thought, no, they know I'm over on YouTube still, they go and look. It's surprising people that don't. Lots of people went, oh, I'm so glad that you're back, and I was like, oh, I've never actually gone, I just didn't do any blog posts. So I will again try and share as much as I can. What about brown? Do you like brown? Still do a little black arrow. Because once this is all in place, it doesn't take too long to put together. Yeah, I like the brown, but we will do a little black arrow just so that really pops. like so. Oh, I like it. Once we've got some glaze on the glasses, I'll put some glaze on the fish. I think they'll look cool as well. Right. I love that, Lynn. Cheese and crackers for lunch and pizza and a large G&T for dinner. You're set. I love it. Right. So I need my little brads. Oh, I need to cut these in acetate, the strips. I'm going to use a strong acetate so that we can hold. That looks like a strong one. Yeah, that'd be fine. Hey Rosalie, goat's cheese focaccia with salad, nice. I had pulled pork last night, bloody delicious with mashed potato. Oh, so nice. Oh yeah, that little arrow. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Make sure the little holes have come out. Hey Leanne from Barbados, wow. Thank you for joining. My husband would love that card. He hits his 70th next week, so I better get crafting. Well, I'm hoping the way I want to finish it at the top's going to work. What did I want to get up for then? Brads. That's what I was after. Brads, brads, brads. Ham and cheese salad. Yeah, I need to decide what I'm going to have for lunch. I had a bit of a headache, and that, like I said, that was only because being woken up last night. But I actually feel alright now. Feel hungry. Like, yeah. Go and prawn curry for dinner. Oh, that sounds lovely, Kate. I love curries. I love curries. I love stir fries. I love, what else do I like to eat? Just curry. I love curries. Sloppy, gooey, with naan bread or any kind of nice, you know. I love sloppy meals. Could it be? Yeah, it is definitely. It is lunchtime. Right, I'm going to stick the little arrow down there. I'm going to take. Oh, what's that there? What are you? Get off. Oh, I thought it was a. Right, I'm going to take all that off. That's still got to dry a little bit, the sentiment. Stick this down. Oh, what happened there? Looked like I froze. Did I just freeze for people then? I just saw my screen froze, but then it went really fast. Love curry too. I might get that tonight. I love the Co-op. It's not their own brand range. It's like the finest one, you know, the one above. And they do the rice, onion bhaji. They do a tikka and a, what's the other one they do? A vegetable one. I usually get the tikka, although I do like a bit of spice, but they're the only ones you got to choose. Got to have yogurt, dollop of yogurt in it, mango chutney, sagaloo, just all of that. It's just so nice, and it tastes like I'm getting it from the takeaway, but without costing as much. I think it's like a tenner. It's so nice. I think I'm going to get that for tonight, actually. Find a good movie to watch. I've got a busy weekend doing things, so I need to, yeah. I was going to pop over and see my friends the other day, but I had to had to sort some bits of my tax return because I didn't plan to leave it to the last minute, but something wasn't adding up. So I had to keep checking it because of obviously moving last year. I wasn't as on the ball with my keeping up to date, so I had to go back and find a few things. It's all fine. It's all been, you know, what's the word? Filed. But, you know, when you've got that pending, it's like, oh, I'm glad it's done. Being single, I can eat whatever I fancy and whenever I feel like it. So no pre-planned menus. Oh no, I like to roughly know. I usually get something out of the freezer in the morning if I want it to defrost and stuff. I do, and I always like to have a nice meal. I don't, you know. I know there's obviously sometimes people, you know, they budget and it gets down to the end of the week, so they've got the last bits left in the freezer or whatever. But I always try and make every meal really nice, you know. I was going to do Gusto because they've started doing meals for one now. So I used to do HelloFresh, but I just found I was wasting so much food because it was only, I could only ever get the for two option, and I was actually eating more because I was like cooking fish and it'd be like 2 fillets and I'd be eating both. Just trying to get some brown colours. You don't see them, but I'll use the blue. There's loads of blues. Yeah, so I saw that was up though, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll try Gusto. Does anybody do that? Anybody like Gusto? Right, you can change this up. I usually always have it so that that's at the bottom and those 3 are off to the left. But I'm going to have a play. I think that one's going to be good to have the fishing line attached, and then that with the other fish. Just trying to think if that gives it enough, and then the other fish there. Yeah, we'll try that. You can always move these around. Hey Lou. Yeah, well, it's that time in the live now. You know, we're drawing to an end, so we all discuss food. It gives people ideas for like their dinner. I've now decided I'm going to have a curry tonight because I was a bit unsure what to have. I had a lovely pulled pork. I had the pulled pork from Aldi and it was really, really nice. 25 minutes in the oven. I loved it. If you like spicy, then Gusto's good. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I mean, not like blow your head off. I like to taste the food, but I do like a little bit of a heat. I think that's just from, I never used to be like that, but from living abroad, and when I was in, like, if you go to northern China and you have the Szechuan peppercorns, oh my goodness. They are hot. I had a street food curry when I went to see the Terracotta Warriors, and it blew my head off. And they have it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's like, wow. That's crazy. It was hot. Hot but nice. Needed about a pint of milk after. Right, I'm going to have to put this kind of roughly. It's not going to move without. That could be alright. Don't think that one's going to move. Oh no, it will. Yeah, once I trim it down. That could work. I think that's going to be okay. So let's stick down the mechanism. I love pulled pork. Well, if you've not tried the Aldi one, I recommend it. For £2.99, it was new. It was on offer, I think. So I don't know. I think it's £3.99 normal price, and it serves 25 minutes or 20 minutes, and then take it out, and then take the foil off, 5 minutes, and then you add this sauce in the sachet at the end, and you just break up all of the pork. I should have done the other side. I wonder if I can flip. No, you want to have that side to stick your tape down, really. I can still do it on this side, but I haven't made one for a while. Just trim that down. You just want to double up your foam because you just need to bring it up just slightly above the brads. If not, you just might get a scratching sound, that's all. You can still, or it might like dip a little bit, but everybody's foam's different, so if you've already got a thick foam, you probably find it's okay. Yeah, I've done like a Texan style pulled pork before. Oh my god, it was delicious, and I had it with saltine crackers and sour cream. Oh my gosh, it tasted so good. I'm going to stick that out a little bit. I'm just guessing. Bearing in mind they're going to be like that. No, I think they should move quite nicely. That's a good movement, so I think that's going to work okay. Right, where's my... Still a little bit. I can see a little bit of the black ink still wet. I don't know what that bit was. I don't want to blast it with my heat tool. So let's have fishing line, this one, and then I think both the other fish need to come out of this one. I'm going to put the foam on the back of this in a minute. I'm just kind of laying it all down to check that it's going to work how we want it to. Ooh. Why did I just lose one? Oh, it just popped out. Now they've all got the right movement. Let's get rid of these. Aldi lamb shanks. Oh, I've not tried. I think I saw those. Okay, so let's take. Where's my fish? Oh. Right, so the rod is got to attach to that one, so we'll pop a tiny bit of tape. This was just an idea, guys. I'm hoping it pulls off. Can't see why it won't work. I'm just wondering whether I cut that down. I'll just pop it there. Actually, no, I need to put the foam on now, the back. I think I'm going to end up sticking it down. But that'll be trimmed down to like there. And then that one, or maybe that one just moves around. Yeah, that was the one moving around. That's the one that's going to be attached to the line. Yeah. Right, I'm just gonna, no, I can stick them on because I can still feed, I can't feed that one through, but I can stick the fish down and then take them back off again. I just want to be 100% sure with the movement. Yeah. One jumping after its friend. Don't go! I'm sorry, but I'm caught. Shouldn't laugh. It's not really nice, is it? I don't really hear about people though wanting fishing banned as such, do you? Like, well, I don't hear about it. But it's no different to any other animal, I guess. I don't know. I think they're going to be fine. Oh no, I needed to bring that one down, didn't I? Let's just trim that one. That's back where it is. So he's okay. I can always trim that once it's on. I think they're going to move fine. I don't want to stick that because I'm going to have to bend it to take it off, but you can kind of see, yeah, I think it's going to work. Right, trust the process. Let's get the foam stuck on the back. So I need to put some behind this top one. I'm glad you like it. Again, just double up the foam. So there is dimension with them, but no more so than any of my like other showstopper cards. I just want to make sure that nothing's going to, so that one will stick right down on there. I can put a little bit of foam behind this one. Because those will be, yeah, that'll be under there. Oh no, no, that's not going to work, is it? You just got to plan where you put your foam. You can't have it. Sometimes it can act as a little kind of I think because I've stuck it on differently, usually I stick it onto this first and then I can see exactly, I've just stuck it down, I've stuck that on. I might just peel that off and then I can make sure I get my foam exact, because you don't want anything sticky. Yeah, so just peel this off. I have to redo that. Oh no. Might be okay. I might get away with that, still sticky enough. I've got videos again, I always say don't watch the lives and, you know, judge that way. You're better off following my slower videos where I break it all down for you. Do that on that side. Yes, you stick it onto this first. I should have remembered, but I didn't. Just make sure that's sticking out. Okay. Fishing line, fish, fish. There. So now you can see exactly where everything is, so I can put foam there, here, here. You just want to make sure it doesn't move. It doesn't get in the way of the movement. He's only going to really just move there, so I'll pop a little bit there. Oh, this is so sticky. This is a cheapy one, and it's it drives me mad. It's way too sticky. The Craft Stash one isn't like this. This was just a Pound Shop one, I think. Yeah, way too sticky. So then I want to create a bit of a track here for the handle. Ugh. And then I'm going to have to cut a thin strip to go under there. I'll use my wax sheets for that. It's going on my nails and everything. Just don't get this foam, that's all. It'll be fine when you've got normal. If you've got your little pre-made tabs, then use those, which I do often use. It's just I've got this and I thought, oh, it'd be quicker. Ugh, horrid. Horrid stuff. Right, let me just grab... just need to cut a thin strip. It's awful, Jenny. Yeah, it's reminding me not to buy it again. Although I do remember having some from there before, and they were nice because I did use them a lot before Craft Stash really started doing all of that. But no, this stuff's horrible. Not liking that. Right, and then just cut. I'll do these little ones here. Sorry, this is a bit of the boring bit. You're all waiting for the reveal. That will just attach. Do you know what? I'm not even going to add it onto that because it's going to attach with everything else. It doesn't need that bit. We'll leave that off. That's more than enough. At least you can just rub it off. Yeah, because that's not moving anywhere because it's attached to the other side. So just double check again. Everything can move. Take the backing off. Sticks like poop to a blanket. The mechanism is easy. It's just you can do so many different things with it. So it's never like, I mean, the basic principle of it is obviously not going to change, but in terms of where you put your foam, how many bits you have moving, it's always going to vary. So, but once you stick this down now, there's no turning back. So even up to this point, you could still decide you just want one less mechanism. You could take, you know, remove one of the brads. You can still change it. So you just need to be 100%. I think I should have gone a bit high with the foam there. Did I dip that at all? That seems to have dipped down a bit. I think it's okay. No, it's not. Oh, it's that bit, that's why. No, it's a bit too... I need to lift that. That's fine, I can do that later. Still got to do the string yet. Ready? Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Got to get it going. It's not really going how it was before. I think that's too, yeah, I haven't, look, it's catching, that's why it's not moving. Bugger. Yeah. Can't pull that too far up so that goes in. Shoot. What about if I do it further down? There. Ah, that's better. That's going to work. It was catching because it was too close to the bottom, so that's fine. And then we've got the rest of this. That's okay. We've rescued it. So let's stick these down. I'm going to pop a bit of extra foam under that side in a minute. Yeah, so you might just have to tinker a couple of bits, but otherwise it has worked. So the glasses next, wasn't it? Yeah. Pop the flat cap, a little bit of foam. we go. I like it. Right, let's pop a little bit of string. It should work fine actually, there's no reason why. This won't work. Where's the end? Is that the end? Nope. Where's the end? It's so thin. I think that was the end, but it's like, oh gosh, I'm not even messing around with that. We only need a little bit. We only need a little bit. It needs to be a bit loose, but I need to try and stick it between. I should have stuck this onto, I think I'm going to have to take these off so I can stick it between the red. Should be sticky enough. I might have to put a fresh piece on that one. Yeah, we need to put the sticky on, then the thread, and then the so I'm going to put this a little bit higher up actually, just a little bit there, and then this is the kind of cards I'd love to make all the time, but can you imagine the time it takes to do this one? When I do samples, we've just got to get quick ones done, so then I can use these lives to show more detailed ways. Like I could never do this on telly. I'm going to keep it a little bit loose, just so it doesn't stop the movement. Maybe have that coming off the side a bit. That works so much better. I would have liked it a bit more. I mean, I guess I could bring, do you think I should bring him down lower? I can keep playing around with it. That needs to be more maybe angled. No, because that's got to be on the end, isn't it? So it needs to be back where it was. Maybe more like that, where I kind of had it before. Do you think I should just bring this down a little bit? Yeah, fish would be lower. Let's just take that off. Oh, that's all attached, that's okay. Let's just bring this down. There we go. That's better. I might cut a little finger pull out of there as well. He's got the space. Yeah. Oh no, I love it. Yeah, it's got a nice movement. Once you get it going, that's why you just keep checking and playing around, and they will work. Right, let's finish it with a bit of glaze. Look at that, bang on. So yeah, think of this with footballs. You have your footballs, cricket, anything with an, you know, that's got something that flies is going to work. So let's make the fish glisten. So nice that this is all made to surprise product now. Like, just think of how far the collections have come to now be able to, you know, have so much in the catalogue. Oh look, he's waking up. They know, don't they? Here he comes. Wait for it. Hello. Hello. Wow, I mean, what time do you call this? Because you have been out cold. Look at you. Oh, hello, darling. Hello. 2 secs, just let me finish this. There we go. I am going to pop a bit of foam just on that side, but I'll do that once everything's dry. I'll be with you in a minute. There we go. Cool. Love it. It's got lots of shine. Need to do the envelope, Sam. Shoot, yes I do. I've got to do it. You're right. Got to do it. Sorry, Monts. 10 minutes. You'll be alright. This is my fave, but my bank hates it. MTS is my fave. Thanks for reminding me, guys, because I've got to do them. It makes a massive difference. Just got to do this, sweets, and then I'll be with you. You gorgeous boy. Oh, you just love some mummy. Oh, you love some mummy. Mwah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kisses. I'll be with you in a minute. Alright? I know you're like, but Mum, it's midday. You're done. Got to do this. Right, so what colour should we do? Should we do green? Nice green. Or blue? Blue or green? This is from the green mix. Blue or green? It's going to be a birthday card, so happy birthday. Or gold. Gold would look nice as well. Blue, green or gold. Let me just get my stickers. Green. Mix of green and yellow. Blue. Right, I think. Let's just check my stamps. Travel. Do I have fishing? Don't have fishing. Don't have a fishing stamp. I might have to let him out. He might go to the back door in a minute, guys. I might just quickly nip downstairs. No, so in that case, I'm going to look at my other stamps, my proper ones, or real ones, and just see if I've got sporting flags. I'll just pop the wax beads in. We can get a few. I think I'll do green. 1, 2. Oh, there's fish right there. Look at those fish in the colours. 2 fancy fish. Look at that, right there. Singapore. Perfect. I haven't sorted any of these ones out. Foreign stamps. Bargain bag, £4. The little rhino there. What's this one? Oh, look. Who pulls that one? I am doing more stamp stickers. Oh look, cats. Yeah, I need to go through these. Little doggies. Birds. Birds would be nice. Actually, we'll pop a bird on there. That's nice. Olympics. Yeah, I'll do those and then I'll stamp over them. Just double check faces, landscape. Oh, I wonder if there's a nice landscape one. landscape. They're not all landscapes. What are you on about? Oh, that's nice. Oh my god, it says Plymouth. That's weird. It says Plymouth, but it's Glenfinnan in Scotland. There, we'll pop that on there as well. So we've got some nice little country ones. Okay. Alright, got there. Man has now been covered. Man has now been covered. Don't know. Right. So we've got Zimbabwe, Plymouth and Singapore. I love it. Okay, and then let me get this one straight. Oh. Not bad. Not bad. I'll put that little starter bead in there which has got a bit of blue in it, so I'm just going to mix that in. Again, get your heat tool. Oh gosh, that nearly went. Get your heat tool, because I do find I get more bubbles in these ones. Getting straighter. And then I'll just quickly blast it. There we go. Right, let that do its thing. I'll get rid of that. There's not a lot in that one actually. Was this about a man? There was a pic of a man in stamps. Oh, right. The man is covered. Is that what that was regarding? Right, nearly there. I broke one of my melting spoons the other day, so I need to get another one. Oh no, can you not tape it together? How did you break it? Hey Vicky. Oh. Yeah, it's a nice live. You can watch it back. So just give that a chance to dry. Hello you. Are you going to come here? I'll let you out in a minute. Come here. Oh, come to the cuddle. Oh, I love the cuddles. Love a muddy cuddle. Oh, I love some muddy cuddle. Just letting this dry. And once this comes off, then we can pick a winner. Eh? You can say hi. Say hi. Is it ready yet? No, not yet. A little bit longer. Everyone's saying hi. Is the craft site down having difficulty getting on? Don't think so. Unless lose launch is causing it to crash. There we go. You can see that one. Love those paws. So there we go. Wax seal envelope for any fishing fan. Isn't that cool? Love that. Do you like it? What do you think? Like fishing? You broke your favourite scoring. Oh, it's horrible when something you love breaks, isn't it? Just in general, just nothing worse. Oh, there is. Is it down, Lou? If you crash the site. Mwah. Right, we're going to choose a winner. Okay, let's scroll. Stop on. And it is Elizabeth Bedwell. And it says yes to a great guy. Oh, so that's quite far back. Because I didn't go for that one. So Elizabeth Bedwell, congratulations. You're today's winner. You're welcome, Rosalind. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, I'll do a little video of it moving and start doing more of my little Instagram reels or stories and stuff. How do you decorate your envelope when posting? What do you mean? You can mix in stamps, so I could still put a genuine stamp on that and that could go through the post. Otherwise I pop it in a padded envelope or hand deliver. A lot of these my friends will have and my mum's friends will take and give, and yeah. But yeah, if it's going outside the UK or something, I'll pop it in a padded envelope anyway. But I think it was Jeanette, wasn't it, Jeanette? You said you, I know I got a card that had come through the postal service with the wax seal on it, and it was intact. But we don't have the roller system in the UK, so yeah. But hopefully that's given you, he is just here, giving you some ideas. Like I said, we'll try and do a few more of these themed cards. I've done the football one last week, fishing this week. I'll do a few more men's cards. I think it's quite nice to have them. Thank you, Gillian. You're welcome, Elizabeth. No problem at all. Just drop me a message, and we've got to post quite a few, Monty, haven't we? You're slacking. You need to help me. We've got to get on top of it. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, it was yours, Jeanette. And I will be back next week. Yeah, next week is normal. It's the week after that's head office. I think I said it was next week, but it's not. It's the week after. Yeah, is it? Yeah, week after. 15th. So next week, normal lives. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll catch you next week. Bye.